So we're at Fort Calgary up on the hill, and I'm here with Kimberly Cooper of Decidedly Jazz Dance Studio. Now you have teamed up with Beakerhead for what and why?
Well, right now with DJD, I'm creating a piece that is featuring these beautiful horses. So Lisa Braun is a friend of mine, and she told me last year that she was going to acquire these ponies, and I just thought they have to be on stage. There's a character from jazz history named Josephine Baker. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. She was famous for going to Paris in the 20s and dancing in a banana skirt, basically, and she became a huge star. So somehow these two characters came together for me, who in jazz history would be riding these beautiful horses, and I thought it should be her. So that's kind of the focus of the show. We're in our rehearsal process right now, and Beakerhead gave us an awesome opportunity to come down here and create in a different kind of space. So normally we're creating in a studio, but when you come out to somewhere like this and you get to have people around you, different things can happen. So that, I think, goes with the whole philosophy of Beakerhead, that it's bringing science and engineering and art to the public and letting it interact and connect. So that's what we're going to be doing here for the next couple of days, creating here.
As far as connecting, or spoke about kinetics, but the actual human body, like this is different for you to bring your dancers and mix with these horses. Talk a little bit about that and combining.
Well, I always like to create work that really has a certain magic to it, or a certain way of taking the audience out of the reality of their lives. So that's something that really appeals to me as an artist. So these are pretty otherworldly magic creatures. There's also just something about working with them, and that, you know, they're so big, and if a human sits on it, it doesn't make you look like a giant, you know? So to have these things on stage is so amazing. It just helps to create a different kind of landscape for the dancers to move around. So in the show, sometimes they're more like horses, and the dancers can sit on them and ride them because they work. And it's just hilarious to me, because these are horses we rode when we were kids. If you ever went to Safeway or Kmart or anywhere, if you rode any of those horses, these are those horses. So these are a beautiful piece of Calgary's history.
That's so cool.
Lisa, I'm sure she told you she soda blasted them, so they have this kind of apocalyptic thing going on, and we've put the bases on them, so, you know, this can become a platform for all kinds of crazy things that you can do.
Hey now, are you guys seeing these moves?
Right? And then when they start going,
Yeah.
different things happen, and then how can you take that movement and keep going even if the horse stops? So we're having a lot of fun with them, and the dancers are getting some really weird bruises, I'll admit that.
They are. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, we're going to keep putting some quarters into these horses and riding them, but I'll let you guys get back to the studio.
If there's anyone who can bring those horses to life, it's Kimberly Cooper. She's a very, very talented dancer and choreographer.